All right, and we are about to get underway. Our combatants have entered the lobby here, and we got Stryker versus Koisy about to get underway. This is going to be a winner side match here in our finale, and I am, of course, joined by the Junk Fox, so generous to sponsor Season 4, and he's here to do a little bit of the yippity-yap here for the Season 3 finale as we close out the third season of the Nightmare series. How's it going, Junk?
I'm doing well, man. Thank you for having me here, and I am very excited to be sponsoring that next tournament. It's gonna be so. I'm actually gonna be in it here and there, trying to win my own money back. But
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
I just want to have fun.
Unless you're trying to use the Nightmare series as some sort of weird tax evasion kind of thing, some sort of weird haven for you to hide your dirty money.
I ain't gonna beat these people with my trash Kano, but. What's not trash is what's about to happen right now. Stryker coming in with Terminator, and Koisy picking up the Sindel. You know, I don't know where Koisy goes with the character picks, but the roster is Koisy's choice. Honestly, I don't think there's a single character that Koisy doesn't know how to play.
Yeah, Koisy is really talented. His Sindel, since Sindel came out, I think when Sindel first came out, much like a lot of the DLC characters, took a little bit of time to cook up, but now Sindel's Koisy feels really strong, although Stryker coming prepared with that flawless block right off the bat, setting the tone early that Koisy's going to need to be careful when applying this offense. Applies a throw here to get a clean 14%, and a low scream to follow. Shotguns are out. We got some zoning.
That beautiful flawless box in the beginning. I was very shocked about that. Looks like Koisy's trying to bring out the little bit of the low game projectile zone.
I think that's going to be the plan here, really. Like, Koisy is an extremely talented player, but the reality is, no matter how talented you are, you can only guess so hard. And Stryker is playing the mechanical mix monster. He is going to mix you up. It's guesses on guesses, and eventually you might just guess wrong. And when you're playing against Stryker, if you guess wrong, he can convert that into 50% health sometimes. So you need to be very careful, and keeping him as far away from you as possible, I think, is a sound strategy. Speaking of sound, watch out for that supersonic scream from Koisy. If we get into the mid-screen, that could turn this thing around. Koisy doesn't have the life lead. There's the scream, although no counter hits, so Stryker will be safe for now. A fatal blow attempt. Stryker not taking any of the bait.
What is going on here? Honestly, at the beginning of this right here, it was like all backing up from Koisy, but now that Koisy
6 seconds left.
The life lead,
5 seconds left. He's alive. The throw won't be enough. Holy shit. The Terminator will survive. That was so smart. We saw in the Panther tournament, there was an instance where I think it might have been Isaiah jumped away right at the end and got uppercutted and lost the health lead. And that was what you need to do. Just block. Who cares if they can throw you? That shit takes forever.
Oh, great jump over on the wake up, but didn't commit to the rest of the combo. Went for the throw and it whiffed. Now getting the overhead. Oh, nice punish on the wake up coming from Koisy. Now the pressure is on. Koisy's gonna layer it on. Goes for another throw. Doesn't get it. Gets the low poke. Here's more pressure from Koisy and challenges the run. Koisy now backing up, trying to get that long range game.
The tackle will connect as well. He's in there. He's got the fatal blow. Oh man, a rare drop from Stryker. That could be crucial here. You're up against Koisy. You can't be dropping stuff. Oh, it's tough.
Koisy using the grab to get that end on the round. Let's see how it is. Both tied up at 1-1 right now. Okay, good movement from Koisy. Trying to bait out the scream. Trying to get some sort of mistake coming out from Stryker. But Stryker's been playing very patient right now.
Oh, the bear hug actually not grabbing there. A little bit of a boon there for Koisy. Koisy's going to need to take that blessing, see if he can work it out into a victory here. Stryker, I don't think, has been getting a lot of command grabs as well, so hasn't been able to start building for that crushing blow. That is going to be a punish after that breakaway. Very tough.
The recovery on that dropped running man grab is so crazy.
It takes forever for him to get up. Thank you so much for the follow, Elite Saucy. Also, RP315 came through with a follow during the montages as well. Ooh, tried for the armor break, didn't quite get it, and now Stryker is sitting on that fatal blow. Fully charged scream, just gonna block it. He'll get in with the tackle, and now one hit is all it will take for Stryker to close it out. He went for it. Good patience, though. Koisy not gonna get caught off guard, and Koisy will take game one. That was looking really solid, though, for Stryker. Koisy really had to pull out all the stops. Arguably, that dropped combo and maybe that bear grab not grabbing were like some of the key moments that you can look at as parts of how Koisy was able to pull that off, which, of course, means that if Stryker can just tighten it up just a little bit, he absolutely could turn the tide here. Koisy has found quite the opponent to be up against. We all know Koisy is talented, but Stryker's putting on quite the show as well.
Indeed, indeed. And I like you were saying, just a couple adjustments from Stryker, and I think he could really turn this game around. But therein lies the problem. Koisy now has the first win advantage, where Koisy starts feeling a little unsure about the character pick. Koisy can be able to change. Seeing how that change might go, we might see a Cetrion, and I've heard a lot of good things about V3 Cetrion, even though we haven't seen it yet. I've heard some really good things. But getting into this next matchup, we're going to be seeing Stryker sticking with Terminator with the RUNBACK. And we'll see if Stryker can take this one off from Koisy. Starting a little slow, Koisy's going to be using the projectiles to keep Stryker at bay.
Yeah, I think the pace of this match is heavily going to be actually dictated by Koisy. How many projectiles and how much slowdown does she want to apply to Stryker? Is she going to let Stryker in and have it be a fast-paced match, or is she going to try to run away and keep him at bay? So far, it's been a little bit of mix of both here, point-blank range, and this is time for the mix-up. Goes for the command grab this time. I like that. Honestly, Koisy's defense has been so solid that opening him up has been so difficult to do. Command grabs might just be the answer you need here.
Right now, Koisy's got the life lead, using the interactable to keep Stryker away and putting the Orb of Death to try and chip the last bits of Stryker's health out. And he might get close enough, but using the cartwheel to chip him out.
Yeah, that cartwheel kick hits multiple times. It's a 3-hit string all in all. So one of the better tools for sort of drilling through that last bit of defensive meter that your opponent has as well. So really smart play there from Koisy. Shotgun blasts away, of course. That is a high, so Koisy is able to easily duck underneath that with that low scream. Oh, there's a gap there, and Koisy absolutely challenging it. That means Stryker can maybe start to go for the crushing blow on the knee, though. That is going to be a dangerous game to play.
And the crushing blow coming out.
The damage is probably the least we've seen out of that scream crushing blow so far.
Yeah.
And that was still a lot, but okay, Stryker still in this. Still has a mixed opportunity. He'll go for the overhead. Another dropped combo, though. And that might have been a kill combo as well with that fatal blow on deck. Oh, man, and now Arnold is struggling here. Only 77 health left. A death orb on the screen. He will make the sprint, but not get the damage. And Stryker will fall in game 2.
Ooh, getting the brutality out, though.
He went for that on purpose as well. He thought about it, and he's like, I'm not going to kill him with a combo. I'm gonna cut his arms off. Make a statue out of him.
Koisy even had enough time to throw a couple of bags out there from Terminator recovering from that missed tackle. All right, let's see.
Tough.
This is going to be tough, exactly. Stryker is going to have quite the road to come ahead.
I might just have a Sindel emote in my chat here if Koisy keeps this up. Tigers is, of course, playing for the Scorpion that dropped his ice cream emote, so I'm kind of partial to that one. That's a good one.
On the horses.
All right, so Joker time. Interesting.
Wow. I mean, from Terminator to Joker, is it second variation? I missed it. And it is.
Jumping Jester. Yeah, this is the second variation. So this is going to be Ace of Knaves. It's going to have the low trap. This is going to be very setup heavy. Koisy, I think, is going to be the kind of player, though, that is not going to really be taken too off guard by some of these setups here. So Stryker's going to have to be really playing on point if he's going to get this reverse 3-0 against Koisy himself. The other thing, too, is with Terminator, he can force some mixes and kind of, you know, Stryker's only human, or Koisy's only human. He will guess wrong occasionally. But up against Joker, it's a little more honest in some ways. So we'll see how this pays off.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen a lot of Stryker's Joker play, but I mean, I trust that he knows how to play Joker. But does he know how to play Joker at the caliber that he knows how to play Terminator? I'm not too sure. This might be a factor coming into play right here. But
Yo, thank you so much for the subscription, Matthew Jones. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
He does feel confident, yeah.
Oh, man. Koisy is running out of health here. Stryker, 40 seconds left on the clock, just letting go all of these toys here to see if he can get some damage to build up. Catches him with the body, and now Jack in the Box will close it out. Stryker on the board here with Joker.
It's kind of tricky with those boxes. Has to make Koisy think about pressing a button. All right, there's a little extra pressure from the box.
Oh, nice cartwheel kick, though, from Koisy to reset things. Takes his turn back. Gonna keep things out of the corner, though, here. So maybe just looking to get some more real estate to run away. Good block on the Joker as well, or on the Jack in the Box.
Good flawless block from Koisy right there, too, on the jump kick. Gets the throw. Stryker now has to play a little more defensive.
Been quite a few throws here from Koisy. I think he's starting to realize that, you know, Stryker's got some pretty solid defense, but you can test that defense by opening him up with throws, which has been part of the strategy we see from Koisy making that adaptation here into the final game. And in this, or potential final game, and in this potential final game, we also have a potential final round, or guaranteed final round here. Can Stryker turn this around, though? He was looking good with Terminator, but time and time again, Koisy squirreled out of there, and it's looking to be potentially happening again, starting off with a big uppercut crushing blow. Good blocks on the up. Okay, nice challenge from Stryker. Goes for the overhead. Oh, man, heartbreaking.
Oh, no. Missing the overhead just by seconds. All right, super close. Both have one apiece. But Koisy holding on to the life lead. Stryker does have to make his way up using amplified
that actually interrupted the scream there, so sort of just keeping himself safety. That was the Vanguard, and it worked out. Nice jump in here. Koisy doesn't have any breakaway to stop this either. Gonna start to build for that crushing blow. I don't think that's gonna actually end up being a factor here, as that's the first one that I've seen. But Stryker trying to get as much damage as he can. He has the life lead here. Good flawless block on the scream, preventing that crushing blow from coming out. I don't know if we've seen it yet. I forget, it all blurs together.
Yeah, I mean, they both have fatal blow. Both have fatal blow right now. So, I mean, Joker could actually do some crazy things right now. And the fatal blow getting passed
through. Do you know what just happened?
happened?
Koisy knew that Stryker was going to try to flawless block that gap. Because at the beginning of the set, that is exactly what Stryker did, is he flawless blocked that gap in that string. So Koisy went ahead with the crystal ball read and just activated the LTR2, took the big, massive risk, knowing that Stryker was going to go for the flawless block, and it absolutely paid off. What a play from Koisy. That's why Koisy is one of the most feared players here on the Xbox side of things, and in general, and that means that Koisy will be securing that winner's finals position here. So let's go ahead and